What is up, Cancer? We're going to go ahead and take deep breaths. I'm going to start you off with some affirmation. Let's go ahead and keep up with those deep breaths, Cancers. Welcome to Safe Space. If you are new here, I go by Kimber. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Finding yourself in a new light, heavy on awakening. Finding yourself in a new lens, perhaps. Some things that needed to be more tuned up. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Discipline. That's my dog, Nala. I think she's confused. Heavy emphasis on crown chakra. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I'm getting a lot like you're going through phases where at one point you're just like, I'm not getting what I'm seeing. I'm not understanding what I'm seeing. And then there is a big part where you feel like heavy discipline on what I am learning, heavy discipline on this spiritual growth that I may be facing at this time is what I'm hearing. And then stepping into what feels brand new, what feels like trusting in yourself more, and that sometimes feels really scary. And then bottom of the deck, I have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Heavy emphasis on growing, transformational energy coming through. A lot of what feels like you stepping into even more abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality, the reality that you are facing now. I'm hearing all in all, it has been what feels like torture. I have the 9 of Pentacles and it came up in reverse. And I feel like this is a lot of where this is coming from. You know, like I'm getting a lot on there's more power in your step. There's more power in your words. Sorry, am I moving the camera? I'm gonna just like, I'm so sorry. So I'm not like touching it. Sorry, I got distracted. I feel like I'm getting distracted a lot. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Stepping out of what feels like this. 9 of Wands, bottom of the deck. I think that you were needing a lot of discipline. Your discipline in your, I'm hearing steps, discipline in your habits, discipline in, I'm just hearing steps. That may be a very specific message. Discipline in your actions. And a lot more actions coming through. I have the King of Cups. I'm getting a lot of Pisces energy from that King of Cups. I'm also getting Scorpio energy. It feels like things are just rolling through, like rolling in the direction it is going on, the Chariot. I keep wanting to like take a pause and then I'm getting distracted and then take a pause, getting distracted. I feel like you may be one changing or maybe like switching up decisions, and you going to yourself, yes, I'm making the right choice this time, or that is where this trust of self-acceptance is coming in. So heavy emphasis on like your awareness of yourself. You're very observant of yourself, the Chariot. You are like even more in charge of like your choices, like heavy emphasis on that. And it doesn't have to be like bigger goals. Like it doesn't have to be big goals. It could just be like small wins, like little wins, little goals in the tiniest details that just makes everything, that just is even more of a bigger reason, a bigger impact. And that little tiny detail can make such a ripple, can make such an impact. Much like, ooh, I like that. Much like how this mandala is blooming in its way, right? Like I'm getting a lot of expression, accepting, trusting, a lot of accepting, a lot of trusting. When I see these colors combined, it makes me think expression, the throat chakra, blooming, transforming, and a lot also what you may be facing at this time. It's just like that, and it works. I see it to be that way is what I'm getting. Ace of Cups. You have the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. Finding yourself to be very honorable is what I'm getting here, Cancer. Finding yourself to be very honorable, and you finding yourself in your success, stepping up, leveling up. I'm getting a lot of leveling up in this card, along with this Ace of Cups. You are, what I had mentioned earlier about you being observant of yourself now, like you are finding yourself to be more honorable in your steps. A change in your steps, I believe, is what I had mentioned earlier. I think that's what I was trying to say. Heavy emphasis on energy and conserving a lot of energy at this time. What will recharge you as well, Cancer, is spiritual recharge and a lot of inner acceptance. Recharging is what I mean. Coming back to full activation when it comes to your emotions. You are very well right, like you are right there, Cancer, is what I'm getting with your emotions. You're right there. And you are also being a blessing. 3 of Pentacles. And to also remind you to celebrate yourself. Celebrate the little wins, the small and the big. That is important too. The small and the smallest details that makes the biggest impact in our step, in our shifts, in our change to Temperance. I love this card. It is showing me that you are improving in a lot of ways. I'm talking to a very specific Cancer here. Heavy emphasis on the King of Cups, masculine, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm getting Aquarius as well. Lots of aces coming through. I feel like a lot of what this you setting discipline on yourself, Cancer, is helping you a lot in abundance. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Like when you choose yourself, and honestly sometimes people are not very comfortable with like being in solitude. So when you say no to somebody, or you say no to them and you choose you, that is an act of choosing you, and that like grows. It's just like how focus works, like where you put your focus, it grows into something. But I feel like this is your abundance growing because you have a lot of trust in your steps, even more now. Shows a lot in your progress, in your stamina, money, marriage, improving. I love it. Ooh. So does Nala. Before I wrap this up, Cancer. Sorry. She feisty. She a little feisty. Before I wrap this up, I want to pull up an oracle here. I don't work much with oracle decks, but I probably should. I feel like I'd have more fun with oracle decks. Although like tarot for me is just like serious matters sometimes. But I love using tarot oracle deck as well, and I need to get into more of it. Quiet your mind. I love that. Overthinking a problem is not the key to any door. Take a few breaths to still your inner chatter and let yourself just be for a while. Find the balance within yourself. Center. Come back to center. I want to pull up another one. Experience the passion of fire. Ooh. I'm getting this image of like you by the bonfire, having a bonfire with your friends. What is that called? I don't know, I'm spacing out. Let's pull up another. Take baby steps. Notice that we are pausing a lot and thinking and pondering. You may be wanting to just take baby steps and really slowing down and quieting your mind and following the body, and whatever this feeling of creativity is coming from is what I'm getting here. Take that into consideration and put that in your work as well, is what I'm getting. Thank you, Cancer, for letting me do this reading. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, please like, share, and comment. You guys can find me on Instagram as well at KMBR Creation. I will see you in the next, Cancer. Take care and much love. See you guys. Bye.